What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. Mothers was a makeup lover, of course. I'm on like day 3 hair and it's starting to get greasy. I'm like, girl, you wash your hair tonight. Anyways, that's kind of my thought process on my bangs. I'm like, those are kind of greasy. But anyways, don't look at my hair, okay? We're not looking at that. You know what we're looking at? We are looking at the brand new What's Up Beauty Dragon Eye palette. Look at that. Ooh. So this is the card that they sent over. Let's see. Talc-free, clean, cruelty-free, sustainable, made in Italy. So this eyeshadow palette retails for $45. You have blinding and shifty shimmers, creamy mattes, clean beauty, work of art packaging, sustainability. This palette does launch November 17th, so if you guys are interested in getting your hands on it, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment for that, babe. Yeah, they did that. So I'll go ahead and insert some swatches of the shimmers for you guys, so that way you could just kind of really get like an idea of how freaking pretty the shimmers in this palette are. It's definitely giving like high quality vibes just based off of the packaging in general. So I am going to be doing this eye look for you guys here. Look at that. Of course, I will do plenty of more looks with this palette, so don't you worry. This is just look number 1. And of course, don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video, where I always do an up close of my makeup for you guys. That way you can see the true beauty of the blend. If you're curious to see how I achieved this makeup, my thoughts and opinions, you're definitely going to want to keep on watching. It's been a while since I've done a purple and pink look, and honestly, this isn't what I was expecting going into this. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. I think this is really super cute. And then look at how awesome this freaking palette is, and it's all raised and it's like iridescent. This packaging is probably my favorite packaging of the year. Like, this is freaking awesome. And the color story is gorgeous. The shimmers look phenomenal. I wasn't sure if I was going to go like nude, purple, pink. Because like we have like this kind of like brown, kind of purple brown here. And then we have like this like more neutral brown here. So I definitely could have went that route and put like a really cool shimmer. But I was like, you know what? I think we're going to have to do the purples. So that's exactly what I did. This palette is very like little and compact, but it feels and looks so luxurious. Like, I'm not mad at it whatsoever. I'm actually very, very pleasantly surprised. So I'm going to start by taking shade Powerful right here with a little pencil brush. And I'll go ahead and start laying this down in my shape, my little cut crease shape. Yeah, that is Mickey Mouse. Yep. You're funny. What? So I wanted more of like a small cut crease. I wanted the shimmer to really kind of, this is what happened, but, so I just wanted to keep this really tight. I kept this first shade real small, and then just a slight wing. Like, my eyebrows are bigger than the cut crease I'm going for. And then just really laying the pigment down. I've actually never tried What's Up Beauty eyeshadow formula. Like, they sent me their highlighters, which are stunning. I'm going to be using the highlighters today. I've never tried their eyeshadow formula, and so far, like, just from blending with these pinks and purples, great formula. Like, I'm going to take this Makeup Shack T63 brush, which is a small blending brush. I'm going to jump over to this mauve color here, which is called Spikes. Ooh, I must just toss the palette. I'm so clumsy. I better put that down. I am just going to start blending this whole shade out. Because this blending brush is so small, it's really going to keep everything nice and tight. And then when I get to the edge here, this little tail end here, I'll go ahead and blend that out a little bit further. I think purples are very risky because they could really be difficult, but this, honestly, like, look at that. like not patchy whatsoever. I'm going to take this big blending brush with shade Breath. This is my favorite tone of pink. This kind of like peachy, stunning little baby pink. I was like, of course, I got to do the pink. So I'm actually just going to go right over this whole shape a little bit further out, but I'm trying to keep it contained within my brow. And I'm also just going to blend it all the way up to my eyebrow. I saved plenty of space because I really wanted that pink to show, like, I really wanted it to be the star of the show, you know? This is what it looks like prior to me going back in and reblending. So that's actually what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start with the darkest shade and blend in the same order until it's nice and smooth and defined as this side. Look at how bomb that blend is. Like, it's so good. So yeah, so I'm just going to go back and forth between my colors, properly blend that, and then I'm going to take my P. Louise cut cover, cut the crease, and I'll be back. So now that the crease is cut, I'm going to be doing this liner. My original thought, so I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Mitchell Color Case, the grayscaled one. I'm going to be taking this gray shade here. The shimmer that I'm using is purple, but like has that undertone of gray in it, and I really wanted that to be apparent when I laid it down. So that's why I decided to go in with gray. I'm not going to lay this down across the whole lid. I'm just going to stamp it down in like a liner shape. Lay down the shimmer and then cut the crease again. So once it's kind of looking like this, I'm just going to take this small little pencil brush. Kind of just make sure that the base is laid down pretty even. And then I'm going to take, I'm taking shade Magic, which is this one right here. Get this to focus. Look at how stunning that is. Do you see like the silver gray in it? I'm actually going to take some Unearthly Glimmer Grasp. So I'm just going to take this little packing brush and really stick down this shade right here. And then I'll cut my crease again and just lay down some regular base. So the mistake that I made on this side that I'm not going to make on this side is I'm actually going to set the base. I should have went in with blank canvas, but I didn't do that on the other side, so I wanted to make sure that everything was cohesive. I'm actually just going to take the KVD foundation powder and set this down. I'm going to start by mapping out my wing with this tiny little Just a Beauty brush, and I'm just going to be taking the same shades. So starting with shade Powerful, I'm going to go ahead and make my little wing liner. This brush is so perfect for liner because it just makes it so sharp. Now I'm going to switch it up by taking this flat doe color brush, shade Spikes. This is still small enough to where it could be precise, but it's fluffy enough to where I can actually start blending this wing out. I'm also going to smoke this under my eye, so I want to make sure that it's all going to connect. And then on that same brush, shade Breath. You know those girlies that they just, their eyeliner comes out perfect every time? How? So here's what we got so far. I'm so pleased with the performance of the eyeshadow palette just right off bat. For my lashes, I want to go in with something big. These are these ones. I'm going to go in with these ones and take these Big Daddies right here. These lashes are large and in charge. Look at how cute these are though. Okay, so I'm going to be mixing together two foundations today. I really like mixing the Makeup Forever HD with the Juvia's Place. I originally mixed them up together for the color, but actually, they're the dream team. I think that'll be a fine color. It's like a tint too light, but like not bad, you know? I can make it work. Isn't that pretty? Alright. I'm going to be taking my Too Faced Born This Way for cream contour slash bronzer. I'm babysitting my niece today, and my youngest just came up here to tell me that she made a mess. And I was like, did you make a mess? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, everybody's just snitching on everybody. So I'm gonna go see what that's about. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Putty blush in the shade Tahiti, which is this one. Bye. Bye. Look at how pretty this is. Pretty. I haven't even put concealer on yet, and honestly, already looks so good. I'm going to take the H&B Airbrush Concealer. And then a little bit of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Don't forget to snatch right here. Like, look at how much better that looks. Okay. Now I'm going to use that same KVD powder to set my face. This has absolutely no right to look so flawless. I know I look very pale and washed out, but that's okay, because now we're going to bronze. I'm going to take the Benefit Hoola bronzer and go ahead and just set that bronzer in place. Snatch the nose. Now I'm going to take the Blend Bunny Juicy Cheek Blush Palette, and I think I'm going to have to go with shade. I'm going to take, what is it, Plump? This Plump. Work this in, you know? Just like her eyeshadows, her blush blends out so nicely. Poke myself in the eye. Now I'm going to take the What's Up Beauty Serengeti highlighter. This is in Wild Acacia, which is the lighter of the duos that they have. I'm just going to mix both shades together. I mean, you can't tell me this highlighter is not so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the completed look. I was feeling the pink today, obviously, so I went in with the LA Color lip liner in the shade Natural, the Henry Satin Matte lipstick in the shade Te Quiro, which is beautiful pink, which is the more prominent pink in the center of my lips. And then I went in with this Essence Juicy Bomb Gloss in the shade Sweet Peach. So yeah, I really like that. Super, like the Juicy Bomb, a very accurate name for that. And everything else is giving flawless, full coverage, juicy goddess. That's what I'm getting from this. So I kind of wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on the What's Up Beauty, the Dragon Eye palette. So I think just based off of like initial first impressions, the outer packaging, the dragon, the fact that the scales are like iridescent, this packaging is so sickening. I am obsessed. As for the eyeshadows, like the formula in general, I am very, very pleasant. Like, I'm so pleasantly surprised, because you never know with a brand if their formula is going to be good or not. And the formula is good. It's good. And the shimmer is stunning. Like, it is so stunning. When we do the up close, hopefully you'll be able to see just how pretty everything looks. Yeah. If you are like me and you love just like such cool, unique things, this is getting added to that collection. So pretty. I'm also going to keep the like outer carton packaging. I've been keeping those from like Blend Bunny has really good ones. Unearthly has really good ones. And my plan is to like stick them all together and have like a whole collage of like, you know, brands put so much thought and effort into the outer packaging, and instead of just throwing it away, I want to have it on my wall as kind of like a big like poster of like all of the beautiful palettes that I have. So this one's definitely getting added to that collection as well. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead, roll the clip.